This is a very interesting story about James and his business. His stories were very interesting. Okay, let's start the stories. Alright. This young man called James. He was 22 years old. James was 22 years old when he has a job at KFC where they need to produce a chicken to sell to customer. And James earned 10,000 naira every month where he worked. James decided that he's going to start his businesses. James decided that he's going to start his own businesses so that maybe he can earn more money than he's earning right now. But for him to do so, James began to save 5,000 naira every month from his salary he earned in a saving. From his salary of 10,000 naira, he began to save 5,000 naira, half of the salary every month. James saved the money for 2 years, that is 24 months. He saved the money for 2 years that make the total of 120,000 that James saved. He now find a very little small shop. He rented the shop and he began to sell the retail of the chicken where he's working before. Why? Because James believed that he has the experience, he has the knowledge, and he has the skills that he believes he will do better in these businesses. That is very interesting. The interesting part of the story is that in the first month when James started these businesses, his profit was zero. He did not make any money from it. Because why? It is very tough starting a business. At the end of the year, James could able to put more effort and generate 100,000 from the businesses he made. And he do the businesses for 5 years that make the James to have about a saving of about 1 million naira in his saving, working in his businesses. Because why? He has quit his job from KFC. Through his half of his salary that he saved, he's able to acquire 120,000. And the next thing that happened is he established his own brand and he was able to save 1 million naira at the end of 5 years. But what could have happened if James could still be working in KFC for that 5 years? He could have a total saving of about 600,000. That is about half of the money that the James made on his own business, which is 1 million naira. But this is what the interesting part of this whole story, the most interesting part of it is that James now took the money that he earned from the businesses he created to buy some part of land, about half of the money to buy land, and he also acquired a car from the money, and also he get married to a very beautiful lady that give back to him 2 children. That is so very interesting. And James spent more hours on the businesses. Why? Because on his former businesses he has to go to work by 8 in the morning and he will close by 4 p.m. But on his new businesses he has to be in the work by 7:30 in the morning and he has to close by 9 in the evening. That he spend less time with himself, with his family. The last part of the story is that when James meets this man called John, he's a financial coach and a mentor. And James began to explain what has been happening in his life all this while. That this is what happened, that I got a job at KFC and I decided to start my own businesses and I saved half of the salary and I got 120,000 and I established my own businesses and I make a big profit at the end of the year. I buy a land, I have a car and I have a family. What do you think about that? The financial advisor said, you has made the biggest mistake of your life for all this process. I want you, what is your suggestion about this financial consultant? What do you think about what he said? What do you two see that James could not see for himself? What do you think? I want to see it in the comment section. What do you think that is a mistake that James did that it has to be corrected? I want to see that in the comment section. And if you find this story so very interesting, make sure you share it to your friends and make sure you comment what is your view, which is very, very important. Thank you. I'm waiting for more from the reply of the coach. Thank you.